Welcome to Inspector Josh Investigates TV, where we reverse engineer TV shows to draw story writing lessons from them. I'm Josh Paulson, a story coach. Today we're going to look at MASH, Season 1, Episode 2, titled To Market to Market. Warning, spoilers for this episode are ahead. Today we're going to discuss the NST method. So, this is kind of like the door method that we talked about in that it can cycle, which has really fun effects. So the N is for need, an urgent need. S is for a solution, a potential solution. Now what happens is that you have an urgent need, you need it met immediately. Then you have a potential solution that could solve that need. But in order to meet that new solution, you have a new need. For example, maybe you need to get an item, and then you find somebody who can actually sell you that item. Now you have an urgent need for money to buy that item. And now you have a new need because you need to find a way to make the money. So maybe you need work. And so this can cycle, and I'm going to get into how it works in this episode of MASH. So here's the thing that's cool with this, though, is that because you have all these needs that end up resulting in other needs, you have a need, so then there's a solution to that problem, and that problem's solution, it cycles. It becomes this crazy loop. When you solve the end piece, you end up having this stacking effect. You have this, why am I not thinking of the right term right now, but you have this fallback effect where it ends up triggering and solving all of the other problems. So the structures in general are great ways to develop story concepts rapidly, but this method is really cool because it lets you get everything really crazy, really quickly, and then solve everything rapidly in the end once the final piece comes into place. So like for a TV episode structure, this is really great because it allows you to get massive chaos and then solve it in the end quickly. So you have more time for chaos, and the solution, once you get that piece solved, it can come into place pretty quickly. So here's how it's demonstrated. In this episode of MASH, Hawkeye and Trapper need to get hydrocortisone. This is an urgent need because it will make the likelihood of saving a patient much higher. So the potential solution is ordering some. So they have an urgent need to connect with a supplier, which unfortunately isn't as easy as it sounds because there are black market suppliers who have been stealing from their trucks. So their supplier now is the black market people who have been stealing from their trucks, even though they got them into the mess in the first place. So they end up connecting, and now they have an urgent need again. In order to use that solution, they need something they can exchange for the hydrocortisone. Now they have a potential solution again. Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake has a desk that they use to seal the trade. But now they have an urgent need again. They need to find a way to get the desk out to the delivery truck early in the morning. And their potential solution? Well, okay, let's saw off the let's saw off the edges here in this building, and we can put down the wall, and it just gets crazier and crazier, and this goes on and on. When we finally get the desk taken care of, though, there's this powerful trigger effect. Solving the problem of transferring the desk solves the problem of having something worthwhile to exchange, which solves the problem of having a willing supplier, which solves the problem of them getting hydrocortisone. So this allows you to have this very crazy, rapidly building story, and then solve it all really quickly too. So this is going to be a fun way to add some chaos to your stories and come up with new wacky ways to move your characters forward. With that, I'd say it's safe to say, case closed. Thanks so much for listening. You can go to my website, joshpaulson.com, for a Pay What You Want ebook of over 50 pages. And also I've got just a ton of other cool resources, including free web development open source pieces that will help you host your own stories online. Have a fantastic week, and please leave a review on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you may be listening to this. Take care.